Good afternoon. It's another spring day. It doesn't seem like this rain's going to clear up anytime soon. I keep hoping that it's going to kind of go away, but it just keeps coming back. I feel almost like I'm in Seattle or something here recently. We'll see how far I can make it across the field here. It looks like it's already starting to rain on me. If it does, the problem is my phone is not covered, so I'll have to put it away and we'll have to head back. The cows, let's see, not sure if we can see them. Boy, it's really hard. It's really hard to see them here. I'll switch the camera on in just a minute. We'll kind of try to get a walk out here, and if it just sprinkles, that's fine. If it rains, I've got to put the camera away because I just can't afford to have my phone shot or destroyed because of the rain. But they're out here. They're all laying down, which is good news, so they won't be moving off or anything like that, feeding. You'd be amazed at how fast cows move across a pasture just as they're grazing along. They, as they move and as they go, they graze pretty quickly. They can, just at a steady pace, they'll leave you behind. So catching them while they're down, laying down here may be a good thing. So I'm going to turn the camera around here because we're kind of getting closer to them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to catch the ones on the end that are actually up grazing. And then I'm going to move back towards the ones that are laying down here. So I'll turn the camera around and we'll continue to move forward. Let's get to work. All right, so this is the other stretch of that fence. If you saw any of the video about cleanup, spring cleaning and that kind of thing, this is that other section of fence that I need to tear down. And you can see as we get closer here, you'll see this barbed wire is up and it's just high enough that it'll catch these darn cows right about knee level or get them wrapped up, and you can see that that's just a mess out here. So that's the reason I've got to get that cleaned up as well. That's the reason I was working on it. And that's why we got to get it cleaned up. So I'm moving out here towards what looks to be some of the heifers out here, I would guess. I would guess that the one on the end is probably, if I had to guess, which I'm doing, would be little 15 there on the end, but I'm not positive because I have them all kind of scattered out right here. They're all kind of scattered. But little 15 is usually, she's a little bit smaller than the rest of them, and actually looking at them now, it looks like I've got a couple of cows. One I would say is 13 because she's pretty easy to identify. And then I'm not sure which heifer that is because she is not moving towards me. And if it was little 15, I would expect that she would be moving towards me. So that leads me to think that's not her. But we'll get a good look at her, get a good look at these cows that are over here, see what we've got. These two here, well, not the two of them, but the red ones there, that's either purple 6 or 13. We've only got the two red ones, so that makes them easy to identify. But let's see what heifer this is out here. And it looks like we got the one heifer and two adult full-on cows. So we'll see. Well, I was right after all. That is little 15 right there, and I'm really kind of surprised that she didn't come up to see us. But that's little 15. Hi, babe. Hi, sweetheart. She's looking for a treat. See her moving her little face right there? She says, hey, you got a treat for me? This is, for her, I would say odd behavior. Usually she's right up on me and wanting to know what we're doing. And so with that, I need to keep a pretty close eye on her. She does look a little slack. Does look like she's getting some udders in here. And so I may need to move her in because heifers usually don't build a real big bag, but it does look like her teeth are starting to get a little bit right there. And it does look like she's a little bit slack here on the end. She's not quite acting like she normally would. And to be honest, when we were walking up here, she had her tail, she was kind of flagging a little bit, which means she kind of had her tail out, kind of sticking, protruding out a little bit. My father-in-law is just pulling up to get to bring a bale of hay, so I've got to adjust my schedule here. I'm going to move over here quickly and get everybody put away so he can get this bale of hay in. So I've got to be quick here. I'm going to shut this off and I'll catch you back in a little bit. All right, the kids have been what looks to be a little restless. They've got this bucket turned over, which means the salt block is laying out here somewhere. There it is. Give me just a second here. Sorry, I've tried to get this stuff cleaned up really quickly and then get these guys all moved. All right, kids, come on. Hi, 15. Let's go, babe. Hi, bud. Go. Oh, you're such a meathead. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Go on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Mama, let's go. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on, 18-2. Come on. Come on. All right. Come on. Oh, he is head and shoulders on him. Damn it. Come on. Come on. Get in there. You going in there, bonehead? No way. Hey. Get away. Come on. You are such a knucklehead. All right, well, we got that bale in there. And as you can see, Knucklehead is out here eating already because he doesn't abide by the rules. Everybody else goes in and he stands around and he doesn't get in the way or anything, so it's not a big deal, whereas the rest of them will kind of get in the way and they become problematic. Hi, sweetheart. I love 15. You're so sweet. Hi, Mama. I hear you, girl. You'll be next. Oh, you so big. But, so he doesn't cause much of a problem. 14-1 does not. It's knucklehead if you don't know. Okay, well, we will try this again. That's kind of the story of my life right there. Is this morning, about 9 o'clock, maybe a little bit later, 9:30, just as I was kind of planning to come over here, we got a call this morning, a medical call. Our community is so small, we don't have regular fire or EMT. The nearest hospital is 35 miles away. So we have emergency, volunteer, fire department, and EMS. And both my wife and I are part of the fire department and the EMS. So recently we were putting out a fire, which I told you guys on a previous video. And this morning we got a medical call that we had to respond to. So it just kind of throws a monkey wrench into your day. And then at the same time, I get out here, finally get to the cows. They're all laying down, which is going to make it super easy to check them and that kind of thing. And then something else comes up, and so you're going to taking care of something else at the same time. So anyway, that's the way it works. Here we got 16-1. Hey, babe. Hey, mama, what's wrong? All right. What's going on, girl? I have to keep a close eye on her. She's bagging up quite a bit. And so I'm going to have to keep an eye on her. She's kind of acting a little strange. You can see her kind of heading off pretty quick here. I don't know if you can see her udders, probably not from here. But she's just acting like, she's just acting a little different, I guess. She is bagging up pretty good though, so I do need to check her. Here is 16-2. Now 16-2 is super easy to identify because if you look at her, I'm going to stop here so that she doesn't move off. Hey, mama. Now she's going to move off. So you can see her little ears are just burned clean off. And so it just makes her very easy to identify. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. We'll see if she'll lift her head for us here. There she is. You can see her little short ears. Hi, mama. She's got a small bag, nothing major. And they're all starting to lose their winter coat. So all of the brown hair is going away, and you're starting to see kind of that nice shiny black coat shine through here. So, hey, kid. That would be 13, I would guess. Yep, that's 13. Hey, baby. Boy, her bag looks full. Now you can see her. She's just got a really full bag right there. But she's notorious for doing this to me. She'll get a nice big bag, and then she won't calve for 2 or 3 weeks. I think it was a month last time. So makes it really difficult to judge. And here's 17-2. Hi, babe. Hi, mama. Hi, sweetheart. You can see how sweet she is. But she's getting bagged up. We talked about this when her and 17-1 have been bagging up here for, I don't know, about a week now. You can see her bag is pretty large, and teats are even starting to get pretty big there, which is kind of an indicator. And so we definitely got to keep an eye on her. All right, here's our little 13. Hi, 13. Hi, babe. Hi, babe. Hi there. Yeah, she's a sweetheart as well. I don't have anything good for you, do I? She's got a little bag on her, but that's not much. This one here does not have anything, little 22A. Now you'll notice her little burned ear as well. She comes out of the other one there, and I think they just don't have a good circulation in their ears. So that's they got burned when they were younger, and they lose those ears from frostbite. All right, everybody looks good here. Who is this? Now this may be the one I was wanting to see. I'm going to kind of show you what I'm looking at here. And this heifer right here, you see the way she's holding her tail out? That's kind of an indicator that they are getting close to labor. They're not active labor, but it's what I would call flagging, to where they're starting to get the very beginning of labor. That's kind of a sign typically, because most of the time their tails just hang straight down like this. She does not look like she's bagging up at all, but we need to keep a really close eye on this girl. Hi, 17.4. How you doing, babe? Hi, 14.1. It's a nice little cow. Hi, babe. All right, I don't see her building a bag in any way, and she doesn't look slack, but we definitely need to keep an eye on her. So 17.4. All right, she's not got a bag. This character here, hi, 17.3. Hi, mama. These characters, I don't see anything or anybody else out here I need to keep an eye on. This little boy here, that is the new crown prince, at least for a little while till we get some more babies on the ground. Let's see here. I do want to go check this heifer right over here. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Thinking you're all that in a bag of chips, huh? Just walking around here. All right. That must be 17.2 that I'm looking at right here. Hi, mama. Yeah, that's 17.2. Okay. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi there. Hi there. We'll get down here and we'll see if he'll come visit us. Hi, buddy. So I try not to be too opposing or stand over them too much. So I kind of take a knee down here and I just relax and let them come to me if they're interested. And over time, over this summer, he'll become interested. So you'll learn to trust us. He really wants to come see us. You can see him. You're just not sure. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? All right, let's get back to the truck. 18.4. All right, so let's get back to the truck and let's go take care of these calves. Check everybody on that end. Okay, now, I think if I'm slick, I think I can get both of these guys. Come here, mama. Come here. There's mama. There you go. Hey, babe. There, mama. There you go, babe. There you go. Hey, little babe. Hey, little babe. Hey, little babe. Hey, little babe. There, mama. Right here. Yeah, you're just going to keep telling her no, huh? You're not even going to let her have one? You're not even going to let her have one? Come here, little babe. There we go. Now she's getting a little closer. Our little girl is just not sure. Stand here for a second. Maybe she'll take a step or two forward. See if we can get her to come forward a little bit anyway. No, mama's going to step in front of her. Come here, mama. There we go. Maybe we can get the baby to come this way. There's the baby coming forward. There we go. There we go, mama. There's the baby. Oh, the baby got a treat. I know that you just missed that because the cow was trying to nibble on all my fingers, but that baby got a treat there. She came close enough and she got a nice treat. So now we just have to kind of confirm it. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. There you go, baby. There you go. Oh, little baby's got a couple of them now. That's good news. So we got a few more. We've only got a couple left of these treats right here. So we'll try. There's baby's moving forward now. There, now she's moving forward. There we go, babe. There you are, sweetheart. There you are, mama. There you are, mama. There you go, babe. All right, girls. All right, that's it. No more treats. Well, that was the first time the calf has ever taken a treat out of my hand. Step by step, day by day, little by little, build trust in them. Sure makes it easier in the long run. Here in the spring, well, early summer here, as things warm up, what we'll do is we'll be putting a little grain out there for the cows, and the cows will come to us rather than me having to walk after them. Right now it's still a little early for them, and we got to get them worked here, but we'll get these guys taken care of. Hi, babe. Hi, little girl. She's a cutie. She learns fast. All right, I'm gonna go shut the pump off, let these guys eat in peace, pick up the mess here that I've made. I do appreciate you watching, I really do. If you got anything out of this video, or if you enjoy the content, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do like the comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great day.